Okay, so today I wanted to make a video on how much braces cost. So when I went in for my not my consultation, when right after my consultation, when I did the spacers, they gave me this little folder, and that's when I paid my down payment, and then I signed contracts. So I was gonna go over a little bit of what that is. So I got quotes done for regular metal braces and Invisalign, because originally Invisalign was the preferred method for me. Not for me personally, actually from my orthodontist. He preferred the Invisalign, but the difference was $2,000. So my quote for the metal braces, which is what I ended up doing, was my share was $3,206.40. For my Invisalign, my quote was about $5,200. So I am paying for this out of my own pocket. I did have the money to do the Invisalign, but I just couldn't justify, there's a lot of things that I could do with that other $2,000, including just have it sit in the bank and make more money, you know? Because I have quite a bit of my money invested, and I don't know, the look of regular metal braces really doesn't bother me that much, and I've heard that metal braces can be faster, and you just have a lot more control over, the mechanisms and everything. So I just ended up doing the metal braces instead of the Invisalign. From what I've researched and stuff, a lot of people's metal braces cost about the same or more than my Invisalign treatment. I feel really lucky, especially the area that I live in, that I was able to get such a good deal on my braces. $3,200 really isn't that bad. I thought it was going to be a lot more. So that's how much for me in my area braces cost. Now, obviously, braces vary on prices, you know, depending on where you live, who you go see, what needs to be done to your teeth. So there's many factors that affect the cost of braces. The breakdown kind of on mine, I'm not exactly sure what all this stuff means, but my original service, it says UFC, I'm not sure, or UCF, I don't really know what that stands for, but the original price was $8,032.40. But my contracted rate is $3,206.40. So that's my patient share. I was required to put $500 down. That was the thing too. For these braces, it was $500 down. For my Invisalign, it was $1,200 down. So I put my $500 down the day that they put in my spacers, and then I signed a bunch of things. So I have a 0 interest rate. So I can either pay it all off at once, which I could do, but I mean, there's no extra interest, so I figure I might as well just do it on a monthly basis, because you never know what'll happen. And I mean, just in case, I just don't want to lose all my money. Hey, stop. Sorry. So I have 0 interest rate for a total of 18 months, because that's how long I'm supposed to wear my braces. So my monthly payment amount is $150.36. My date of first payment is the 22nd of this month, but I'm already set up to go, so I put my $500 down, and then every month they'll just deduct it out of my bank account. And then the date of my last payment is January 22nd, 2021. So that's exciting. Sorry if I kind of talk a little weird. I'm still getting used to them, and I have a small mouth, and it still kind of feels like my lip catches. on the brackets, so kind of have to like do that. So yeah, you sign this authorization that basically says like you'll pay, that you authorize, you know, them to charge your credit card every month, that there's no interest and no prepayment penalty. So nothing accrues on this payment plan. The minimum monthly payment is calculated as the treatment amount, less estimated insurance, less initial payment divided by the total number of charges. There will be no penalty for paying the amount due prior to the date. So I can, if I decide that I don't want to do the monthly charges anymore and I just want to pay it off, there's obviously no penalty, which I don't see why there would be a penalty to just pay it off. I mean, obviously they want their money. There is a cancellation fee. So in the event that I end my braces before they deem they're completed, or before like my 18 months, a cancellation fee will be charged in addition to 30% of the total case fee, plus any monthly payments due to date. So it definitely won't be canceling, because I can't imagine, like I said, I'm paying out of my own pocket. Like, my parents aren't helping me or anything, which, I mean, why should they? Like, I'm 30 years old. But yeah, it's motivation obviously to keep, but I mean, I really want this, so I don't see myself canceling anyway. Like, I've wanted this since I was like 11 years old, and you know, I was told that my teeth weren't bad enough for it, which they totally were, and then it became like an issue of financial, like my parents, they couldn't afford it, you know. I have really young parents, so they couldn't afford it, you know. And I mean, I learned to kind of accept my teeth, but now the older I'm getting, and you look around and everyone has like these perfect teeth, and plus I started having pain on my bottom, because my bottom teeth kind of go up right here. So these ones hit the back because I have an overbite. So it started causing me a lot of pain, and I kept thinking I had cavities, and going in and they're like, you don't have cavities. I have actually no cavities or fillings in my mouth. I haven't had a cavity since my baby teeth, since all my adult teeth came in. I've had no issues. Like, the only thing wrong with my mouth is literally like my teeth are crooked. It's really the only problems that I have. So braces were needed to get rid of that pain, and then plus just the aesthetic value of it. You know, being 30 years old, like, I mean, my teeth aren't like horrible, but it's just something that I think would really like help my self-esteem, and I can afford to do it for myself, so I figured, like, why not do it for myself. So my orthodontist name is Jeffrey Wong. That's him, and it gives like this whole sheet on like his education. He did his residency in Chicago. He did the School of Dentistry in Chicago, but his degree is from USC. And then he just tells like a little bit about himself and their philosophy. The name of the dental group that I go to is Rancho Dental Group and Orthodontics. So that's actually where I go to see my dentist there. So I go there, like, they know me. I go in for, you know, my cleanings and my checkups and stuff, and then they have another side that's the orthodontist, so it's really nice. Like, I already know everyone there, so my dentist is there and my orthodontist is there, so I really like that I don't have to go to like separate places. So also in the folder they give you like some guidelines and orthodontic treatment consents to like different things that they might have to do, or different problems that you might have, like potential complications, mouth guards, rules on appointments, growth patterns, relapse, if you have to wear like headgear, if you have periodontal problems, root reabsorption, enamel fractures, impacted teeth. I'm not really worried about any of this stuff. I feel like as long as I keep my teeth clean and I show up to my appointments, like, I should be good. Next thing they gave me is your guide to orthodontics. So it just tells me about like some things like one, like this first page gives me a breakdown of kind of how like my appointments will go, from my impressions being taken to the x-rays, the dental checkup and cleaning, diagnosis appointment, when I got my separators put in, when I got my banding done, bracketing appointments, adjustments are every 4 to 6 weeks, and then all the way to at the end when you get your retainers. The next page talks about spacers, how annoying they'll be, how to eat, how to clean with them, what to avoid, what to do if your spacers fall out. This next page is congratulations, talks about now that you've had your braces. So it talks about brushing and flossing, your diet, not to bite with your front teeth, avoid carbonated drinks, don't eat hard foods, stay away from sticky foods. So like apples, popcorn, corn on the cob, crusty bread, nuts, raw vegetables, croutons, Doritos, Fritos, anything granola, tough meats, steaks, and hard candies. No taffy, caramel, chewy candy bars, bubblegum, licorice, etc. Say yes to steamed or cooked veggies, soft fruits, chicken, fish, fruit juices, milk, water, soft sandwiches, just to name a few. I'm not gonna lie, since I haven't been really having like much issues with my teeth, I've pretty much been eating or drinking whatever I want. I feel like you just need to use common sense and then kind of just be careful. Like obviously I wouldn't bite into an apple because I'm not trying to break my brackets. You know, you can just cut up an apple and eat it. It's just about, I think, like how you chew and stuff, like with them. You know, I think just exercise like common sense when eating foods and you'll be all right. Like I don't see myself like, I mean, I don't really drink soda. I do once in a while, but I'm not going to just never have a soda in the next 18 months. I'm not going to not eat chips or anything for the next 18 months. I think you just have to be smart about the way you eat it, and then just, you know, use a water pick or just clean your teeth after. And then just be careful like the way that you bite and stuff as to not like break your equipment. So there's another food list. So it just says apple, carrot, celery, or other raw or dehydrated fruits and vegetables not cut into small bite-sized pieces you should avoid. Carbonated beverage, caramel candies, corn on the cob. It says always remove corn from the cob. Doritos, Fritos, tortilla chips, and pretzels. I feel like that's fine. It's just about how you're eating it, you know? I mean, as long as you're not chewing like with the outside, like the brackets, I think you'll be fine. And then just be aware that like you can't bite into things like the way you normally would. Gum, even sugarless. I mean, I'm gonna chew gum. Like, I think it's just being careful, like I said. Hard candies, taffy, jawbreakers, any candy with nuts, hard shell nuts, peanuts, pistachios, or corn nuts. I've already broken quite a few of these rules, honestly. Like I said, I'm careful about the way that I eat. Meat not cut away from the bones, ribs, chicken, steak. I ate wings last night and I was totally fine. I just rinsed my teeth after, and I just, instead of biting with the front, I bite with the side. Tacos or taquitos with hard shells. I mean, I love taquitos. I like soft shell tacos, which I ate the other night. That was fine. I don't see myself staying away from taquitos again. Like, just bite with the side, not the front. Do not chew on ice cubes or ice chips. Do not chew on any hard objects such as the ends of pens or pencils. I mean, I think that all that's pretty common sense, and that's it. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a little like the do's and don'ts of braces and the rundown of how much it costs and where I'm going. So I see Jeffrey Wong, and that's at the Rancho Dental Group and Orthodontics. So they're really great there. Like I said, they know me by name, and yeah, they hooked me up with a bunch of stuff. So that was the cost of my braces, and until next time, have a good day.